that hump day shit already.
I like hump day, man. You don't miss that fucking horse. That horse is amazing. That Mr.
First of all, it was a camel, sir. A horse would not make sense on hump day.
Oh, yeah, shit. Because, horses don't have humps. They just like to hump.
Unless it was Thursday, it would make a little more sense, but it doesn't.
Wait, how's it make sense if it's Thursday?
Horse day Thursday? Come on now. Don't make me make a bad pun here. It just sounds better.
You know what? Actually, I totally get it. That was good. That was a good one. I like that one. Hey, Alan,
so
what do you think, man?
So proud of myself right now.
No, I was gonna be like, hey, Alan, what do you think, man? It's like, what? Where the fuck? I don't know. Someone left the bird out of the cage. I don't know what the fuck happened, Ganja. It's gone. I just did a version of like a bird underneath water, by the way. Like, I don't know why it has so much space to it.
My favorite, for the viewers at home, you might want to lower it down. My favorite call to do Birdman is
damn.
He was able to hear me in the bar in Austin, and I was fucking amazed. He turned around right away if I saw my ass.
See, I told you, dude, that motherfucker is like some kind of like weird breed of man bird or whatever the fuck, right? Because I'm not gonna say Birdman because everyone's gonna say that. I'm not saying that. Man bird.
I still want him to dress up as Bird Person for Halloween.
So Bird Person? That's another.
Yeah, from Rick and Morty is one of the characters on the show, and he's basically like half man, half bird. But it's like one of those shitty like 70s designs. So he's got like a regular human body, just like fake wings.
This is awful, dude. I'm sorry, but man, you guys keep showing me things from this fucking show, and it's like selling me less and less. Like, what's on the side of his fucking hair? Like bird shit or something?
No, that's supposed to be like, you know how my best example, you know how Penelope, she got like little bits of hair around her face, and it kind of gives her like her own little identity. That's kind of what they did for Bird Person.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, Bird Person, yeah. That's an unfortunate. Look at that big fucking nose. Is he related to Squidward at all from fucking SpongeBob SquarePants? Like Jesus
Man,
Christ.
I guess that was them trying to give him a beak to somewhat. It just made him look a little bit, Hasidic.
I like how I mentioned that, and because the chat, they're behind, by the way, like by a few seconds. And I bring up SpongeBob, and look at this shit. Like someone actually brought us SpongeBob. Like what the fuck?
Hey, the spirit of Anthony hasn't left us yet. Rest in peace, SpongeBob.
Oh, yes. Rest in peace, SpongeBob. Oh, there is some depression over the way you did that shit. It's okay. Anthony's all right, God damn it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he got flooded over the hurricanes. I don't know.
That'd be some shit. The hurricane found a way to pass through Florida and everything and go straight to fucking Ohio. Like, motherfucker, get your bitch ass.
Man, I'm letting you know right now, Anthony does not have the upper body to outswim a flood.
Oh, that's fucked.
That motherfucker better get on the door like Titanic, because he ain't gonna make it.
God, okay, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm looking more at these. This is just getting fucking weird now, God. Look at this shit. Come on.
See, the thing is, like, if I explain it to you, you don't get the full context like you would, like, the humor and the build-up to this. So it just sounds more and more fucking dumb. It's like trying to explain a South Park episode.
Oh, was that supposed to be a jab at our boy Julian? Because that South Park shit is stupid. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry, sir, but that South Park episode was fucking awful.
And Excess Tentacion is art. That video was art. They killed that white boy, and it was art.
Oh, yeah, Triple X. How do you say his name again? Tentacion?
XXS Tenshinhan or some shit like that. He's probably like a DBZ character for all I know. I think 90s said it's like a French word, so you have to add a Sean at the end of it. But I used to call him XX Extension.
Yep, Extension. God, dude, this motherfucker, yeah, he's an interesting looking fella. Like that's the type of dude that you don't want to be a police officer, and then he comes up to you wearing a hoodie. I'm just saying, like this motherfucker.
I don't want to support stereotypes, Nick, but like honestly, that's one like that was like if I see a white boy like that, I'm walking the other side too.
That's the thing, though, man. Like this is not even like a black stereotype. This is just this motherfucker's dead. He's a Rob Zombie fan or something. Like this.
Especially when you find out what this motherfucker's done. Like he's beating his girlfriends. He's been arrested for like armed robbery and shit. Oh, the motherfucker's only 19.
God damn, dude. And I don't understand. Like, here's the thing, people. I know we're getting off on different tangents, and we weren't actually planning this at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and type this in. I typed in, and it's not showing me anything, by the way, so I just feel bad. But I typed in Extension white kid, and
oh, there you go. You said it right.
Okay, yeah, well that's cool. But like, I'm trying to find the one where he hates a white kid. Oh, I guess this is it. Let me see.
Yeah, that's one of the music videos right there. Still from it.
Yeah, no, you guys, it's not showing. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is the one.
Yeah, right there.
This fucking thing. Oh, well, Fox News. I can't get to Fox News. That's unfortunate. But people, this actually happened. And we talked about this in the After Hours, which speaking of the After Hours, I just want to get that out of the way right now. After Hours is going to be happening tonight as well, man. So if you guys want to get into the call, let us know in the Double Toasted chat or the YouTube chat, and I'll make sure to find a way to give that link to you to join the Google Hangouts On Air call, son.
Damn right.
And last time we actually got into the call doing the Midnight Chat Attack last week, we just went to this weird music video thing. Like, dude, we spent how many hours watching music videos?
Shit, I think half the whole after hours was just us sharing music with each other, and then the last bit was Quiplash. See, the thing was, me and Alan always had this idea to do a music night with you guys. The problem was we didn't know if one, we could trust you guys with the remote, not to play some bullshit, or two, follow the rules and stick to like the times we give you guys. And y'all blew it out the water. Like, I'm honestly thinking about making this like Ratchet Night, something we do probably once a month or every 2 months, so you guys can build up a nice little playlist and get people interested in the kind of music you like, or shit, just some funny videos under 8 minutes that you always want to share with people.
Yeah, no, it was really fun doing that, and I actually got to. I mean, people actually got something out of this too. It wasn't just like us hanging out having fun. Someone got a good education that fucking night because I got to show everybody the Do It Like Bernie video. Man, that shit was hype as fuck. I felt the energy in that goddamn call ganja. People love that goddamn shit.
Man, my favorite was all the gifs of people trying to dance like they were pretending. Like, you knew they were just moving like this on their computer.
Yeah, no shit. I'm looking at this shit too. Like, this fucking dude. Even something as silly as Do It Like Bernie. The white kids can't do it. Like, y'all need to stop, man.
Oh, I can't do it like Bernie either, man. I got too much of a gut. That shit just looks like I fell over and I just can't roll back over.
Man, I really wish you would have went all the way with it because we could have easily made a GIF out of it. Like,
I might do it at the end of the show, but the thing is, like, I'm not like Anthony and got headphones that I'm willing to destroy, and my mic's right here, and I'm not willing to break this either.
No, man, and that's the thing too. Like, I know Anthony would probably do it too, but then that motherfucker would hurt himself. So I don't want you to hurt yourself, but maybe in New York, we'll do something like that.
Just us walking like idiots down Main Street doing the Bernie.
Oh no, I'll record you. I'm not gonna do it with you.
Like, oh, you bitch, you doing the Bernie too? I don't care if your little rock ass gotta go like this.
Yeah, my little rock ass. Yeah, hopefully if Will Valley goes, maybe he can bring that fucking Ragnarok thing with him, and I can just shoot that fucking thing with a gun. Because I hate that fucking thing very, very much.
Only if you let me smoke out with it.
Wait, hold on one more time. But no, you gonna smoke out with the rock?
Just picture me, just me, the little rock, just. I'll just pretend to blow.
And then you'll be like, "Hey, Ragnarok, what do you think about this?" Oh no, whatever Will just said.
I get pulled over, be like, "Officer, it's not mine, it's the rocks."
Yeah, we smell what the rock is smoking.
Stupid. Get that wrestling shit out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ringside Hangout, son. No, but here's the thing, though, people. Speaking of the Ringside Hangout, I'm going to go show you a couple of things, right? By the way, I have no idea how I'm going to install this shit. I just forgot to pull up the goddamn Midnight Chat Attack YouTube. Gotta do that right now, son.
That should be on your main page at this point.
I know. I don't know. I need to subscribe.
Man, I would be pissed if your ass didn't subscribe.
No, I'm subscribed. Look at the top right there. Subscribe. Oh, I'm going to unsubscribe. Fuck this shit. No, people. Midweek Chat Attack. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But we're talking about Tomb Raider 2018. We're talking about the official movie trailer. We're talking about Punisher, Netflix. People, I am so hyped for fucking Punisher, dude. I cannot wait for this shit.
Not as hyped as me, man. This has been like one of my favorite Marvel heroes, even back when they were doing the shitty movies, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
When he was like, fighting the mobsters. They did one was pretty good where they had Jigsaw, but it was too comic booky for people, so it didn't really do well in the box office.
Yeah, no, and I don't know why. I mean, it's funny you say that. It's like it's too comic book movie for people, but meanwhile, like Batman whoops ass every fucking time it comes.
Well, that's the thing. That was around like in the early 2000s, like because that was the same reason Spawn failed. Like it was like when they wanted to do superhero movies, but they just wanted to get the aspect and the inspiration of the character. Because Spider-Man was really like the highlights of the best stuff. If you watch that Sam Raimi film, especially the first one, Blade was just good highlights of what he's done in the comic books. And I'm trying to think of a few other heroes that premiered in the late 90s, early 2000s that had that same treatment where they just kind of glossed over him a little bit. Batman Begins, they kind of gloss over him a little bit. Like, you have to have some background knowledge to really know what's going on in Gotham City and what's going on with the Waynes. But if you just watch it, it's just really a story about a family that's kind of just trying to do the right thing, and they have some underhanded business deals that go wrong and it costs them life. You know, it's just really the same Batman story, but you don't know that because the way they added more for the mainstream audience, where now they're just going straight for the comic book stuff.
Yeah, and by the way, too, I just want to show some love really quick because, man, I completely ignored these guys, and I'm very sorry about that. But the YouTube chat is in the house, people. Yes, they're asking, like, yeah, why are you talking about Triple X 1010 Yeah, I have no idea. It's just one of those things where I was like, we talked about that show in the after hours, and I was very surprised that we hadn't brought it up on the show. And he's like, it all goes downhill from here. Definitely. But yeah, man, get that rock some rock. I don't know what the fuck that means. Maybe it means like give the rock some drugs so he can.
No Coke, Pepsi.
Something like that. Yeah, Coca-Cola, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But people, yes. And then also, too, the chat's going on as well. Cedric was talking about the only good thing about the old Punisher movie was that its soundtrack was the shit. It had some good stuff in there. It did, man. Johnny Poole had that step up.
How the fuck is Jet already cringing? We haven't done anything yet.
Well, see, she just cringes because we're us, you know. It's just it's
might-
okay.
She might want to go to the dentist. She probably got some problem with her teeth or something. We should start like halfway this show, just start messing with tinfoil.
And you know what? She's cringing because somebody at her house is getting the fingernails on the chalkboard.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Well, what was I gonna say?
Yeah, my shit went out, and all I heard was, "Yeah, someone at her house getting the finger."
Oh no!
That shit gotta finish. Hold on, let my internet come back.
Damn, that bandwidth, bro. Jesus Christ, I almost turned something really into whatever the fuck. But no, people, yes, YouTube chat going on. Gary Eakin's in the chat too. Here's the thing, Gary Eakin, if you're gonna be talking, make sure to stick on the YouTube chat because your gifts, I had to put you on ignoring the double toasted thing. I started to put you out there like that, son, but I just want you to know that I'm still paying attention to you, Gary, because I love you. You're a great guy. You're awesome. And if you want to come onto the show at some point, Gary, make sure to message me somehow, man. And then I'll give you a link. You can get into the call, and then you can say really weird shit because you know he's not going to be able to control that shit.
Nah, he doesn't. We love Gary, but we love Gary a lot. I think at one point me and you went half and got him a t-shirt back when they were available on Double Toasted. Just show how much we appreciate him sharing our stuff on the group page and stuff. Just, man, sometimes you just go too crazy on the chat, Gary, and just be spamming. We can't have that. Like, we want everyone to get their gifts and their opinions on there. And we can't have that if you have 15 Barmies coming up.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, you're saying Barney's, and right now Jet is talking about Bernie's. Do it like Bernie, and Gary's doing it like Barney, like Barney.
What the fuck would that be? Just walking around like that?
Yeah, and just hugging kids and shit.
Oh,
dude,
man,
did you know that Selena Gomez was one of the kids on Barney?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I'm still surprised anybody moved on to have a good career out of that show.
Yeah, man, what was that one kid with the toothbrush? He's like, oh, you gotta brush your teeth. We'll talk about that later on. I'll show a fucking video of it. But it's hilarious because the kid, it looks like he's doing a blowjob signal.
The only thing I remember from Barney that was a little bit bad is they used to have a song, all the raindrops and something, something raindrop. All the raindrops, something, something, something be. Hold out your mouth open wide. I was really like 14, and we went to Universal Studios with like my friends and their little siblings, and we went to go see Barney. And they did that song, and me and my friend couldn't hold it in. We had to leave the stage because we were too busy laughing our ass off, having all these little kids holding their mouth out.
Even Barney's like, come on, do it like this. No fucking thing.
I'm grown now, and I know what that means.
I'm grown up. I'm a grown up, and I do bad stuff, y'all.
I'm not letting you put your Barney dick in my mouth, sir.
Oh, that's a sentence I didn't think we were gonna hear tonight. Don't get your Barney dick out of here. No, my God, man. No, but people, yeah. So just saying. In the YouTube chat, Bob's saying that the song was creepy as fuck. Everything about Barney is creepy as fuck, man. I did not like that shit at all.
It's especially more creepy if you have to sing it in church.
Of course. Wait, you had to sing this shit in church?
I hope not, because I'll call the cops on your pastor.
Oh, God damn. Yeah, you don't want raindrops in a fucking Catholic church. Not at all.
Don't come from the sky, Nick.
Yeah, exactly. And then Demi Lovato apparently was on Barney too. That's what Jordan said. So
really?
I'm surprised.
So was that like the old school Mickey Mouse house where we got like Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears and all them from?
They're actually farming future celebrities in the Barney show. That's what that was.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
It's like a hug from me to you, and then the whole fucking thing. And I don't know, man. Fuck that song. I can't remember.
A hug from me and you, but then you cut backstage, Barney slapping the kids like, "You didn't hit your marks right."
Fuck with that big ass fluffy little like mitten hand he has.
I'm the only dinosaur that survived extinction, and I will be syndicated for life.
Can you imagine Barney pimping out fucking Baby Bop? Put your ass back on the street.
Barney, like, I want my blanket after you suck a few more dicks.
Wiping her mouth with that yellow blinky. What?
That was fucked up.
So people, yeah. The Midnight Chat Attack, or Midweek Chat Attack, I keep forgetting. I don't know, man. Every day just runs into the fucking same. It's like fucking Groundhog Day, really. But here's the thing, Ganja Guru, is that people need to come into the call and things like that. So why don't you tell these folks how they get into the call while I, set some things up over here in the background.
Set up those beautiful rules so we can get them in the call as well. But for the first heads up, guys, you'll be looking for a PM box. It's going to be either on this corner or that corner. I can never really tell. But look for us. We blink in red or yellow. It's the shape of a message. Click it, and we'll send you guys a Google Hangouts link inside there. And that's how you guys will get onto the show. It'll be either me or Nick, or if God forbid Birdman shows up today, he will do it too.
Oh, yes, he would do it too, motherfuckers. But here's the thing, though. I love when he does that. It's one of my favorite things that happens every fucking time. Motherfucker. But people, yes, The rules. I'll tell you these rules really quick. Newcomers, join the call first. If you're a newcomer, I want you to get into the fucking DT chat and do a little dance like my boy over there, Ganja, was doing right now. Y'all missed it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Get it, son. Fuck that. But here's the thing, people. You guys can definitely send us a message in the YouTube chat, and I'll find you on Facebook. I'll probably say, hey, man, give me a link to your Facebook so I can give you a fucking message in the PM. Or you guys let us know in the DT chat, and I'll obviously PM you the whole fucking thing that Ganja told you earlier. But on top of that, sir, is that people can also, get into the call, but just don't talk over each other because we do highlight videos. Oh, Alan. Wait, that's not Alan. That's Ganja. No, people.
He's not the only one that can hang out with brown people.
Ganja is prejudiced, but here's the thing, y'all. And yes, Cringe Jet, fuck you. But people, please no nudity, okay? When you come into the call, I don't want to see your nipples unless it's in the after hours because clearly nipples are great. I mean, I don't know. I like your nipples.
I was going to show the audience some fun.
Yeah, you're so close, but it didn't happen. People, don't give anybody else a fucking link. Now, I'm not going to make a joke. I'm not going to make some really badly timed fucking comedy bit here. I'm serious. If you give somebody else a link, it's going to get things a little confused, and people are not going to be able to get into the call, especially those newcomers. So you're breaking 2 rules if you give somebody else a link, and that shit's going to really piss me off. Like, double the amount of fucking anger here. So I will get mad at you, and I'll say, hey, motherfucker, don't do that shit, okay? Rule number 5, read the rules. And Ganja Girl!
Don't be a dick!
Oh! What if Allie's mom came behind Ganja right there and was like, motherfucker, you don't talk like that in my fucking house.
I'd be so scared. She'd probably come out with the chocolate and shit. Her mom's old school. She'd probably have a switch or some shit.
Man, extension cord and shit. I'm trying to extend your fucking... I don't know what the fuck.
Nah. She'll be like Goodwin's mom and beat me with something I love. She'll come with my PlayStation 2 cord.
Damn, why'd she do that? She's like Indiana Jones.
So you get more air maneuver. That way you don't leave a mark. You get one little tiny hit spot.
Oh, man, fuck that shit, dude. That shit actually hurts. I had that happen to me, legit, dude. That fucking shit is not fun.
You ever had that done with a towel?
Actually, I had that happen with a towel, but not with my family. It was actually a friend at school. I was naked. But anyways, shit hurt a lot, dude. I'm serious. Not fun.
You sure it was the only towel that hurt?
Man, I'm telling you, dude. Especially when you get the pillow right in your mouth, so they think they can take more. It's like, what the fuck, right? So, anyways, people, my ass
Man,
hurts.
I can tell you enjoyed PE class.
Man, ain't the only P in the E. You know what I'm saying? No, that was stupid. Ass starts with A. I don't know why I said E. Anyway, but people, it's okay. Don't worry about that shit. Make sure to message me and Ganja. If you want to get in the call and get a fucking link to the hangout, whatever the fuck, alright? And once again, like I said, the rules. Don't give anybody else a link because we'll give those fucking links too. Now, Ganja, I need to talk to you about something that's very, very important. Ooh. Something I've been hyped up about all fucking day today. It came out, I think, this morning. Do you know what I'm talking about, by the way?
Oh, man, that fucking Punisher trailer.
That fucking Punisher now. Dude, as I would say. Beginning, they got me right away. Playing Metallica's One. I fucking love this song, man.
I didn't realize that was Metallica for a second because I haven't heard One in forever. So I was like, damn, what is this song they're playing? Dun-dun-dun-dun. It's because I didn't have the nostalgia from Metallica, so it didn't hype me up for it. It was just the way the music goes with the scene, especially how it just kicks in with the heavy rock after a certain character is taken out in the most fucked up way. Yeah.
No, the shit was insane, dude. I mean, I love that fucking trailer so much. And that song, the way it kind of builds up little by little by little, I mean, it was pretty cool. And I wasn't expecting, because let me get your opinion on this. Now, you haven't seen Daredevil Season 2, right?
No, I saw Daredevil Season 2. I just watched 3 episodes full, and then I just kind of went, hey, look, I'm going Punisher time. I just skipped through the whole fucking season.
Because here's the thing. You have this mom over here. That's beautiful. It's she's gorgeous, by the way. And then, pow! Now... Ooh. Yeah, here's the thing though, that shit, they fucked up the canon already, because in Daredevil Season 2, there's a situation where he's laying down up against the tombstone, and he's telling a story about his kids and whatnot, or not his kids, his kid and his wife, and how they got shot. And if people are in the chat, maybe I wasn't paying attention right, maybe you guys can come to the call and actually tell me about it or something, but the thing is, like this face, but he's like, oh, fuck yeah, oh, Jesus
That's
Christ,
the face he made when he got that first check.
Yeah, exactly. Gary, don't scream really loud, motherfucker, but hi, how you doing?
Hey, Gary.
What's going on?
I will mute the fuck out of you,
Gary.
Gary, normal Gary. Gary, I will shoot you with a fucking tranquilizer dart, you motherfucker, you.
Please, no. Okay, I'll calm down.
This is fucking weird.
Just don't.
Man, I'm about to take my belt off. You better start acting right.
Get that motherfucker right now. Get your ass over here. Damn it, you motherfucker. No, Gary.
I was about to start feeling my pants fall. I was like, no.
Wait, and look at Eddie over here. Fucking Negan himself. How you doing, sir?
Speaking of Metallica.
Good.
Yeah, man.
I feel like this show is going to be lit as fuck.
I feel like
I'm
it is,
hyped.
man. It's gonna
Man,
be...
your dog
My
looks
dog
nice
is
too.
excited. Look at him.
that
Yeah.
like, is that the
Like,
same...
okay, we're talking about this Punisher shit.
Dude, is that fucking dog the same dog off of Nightmare on Elm Street 4, man?
No shit.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
No, dude, I'm gonna show you right now. That fucking dog is the same dog.
Eddie, I'm letting you know right now, your dog's so cute.
I think it looks
You
like
get
Gene
so
Simmons.
much ass if you walked him around the parks. What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
He'd
well,
be
the dog
barking at
pisses.
everyone, so you just scare all the chicks off.
Did you just show us a dog with his penis lit on fire?
Dude, no, it wasn't his penis. It was his urine. God damn it, you immature son of a bitch. Look
What?
Wait, no, that's Barney. Where is he? There he is. Look at that. He's peeing, and Freddy Krueger comes out of the ground. Gary, you know about this, right?
Wait,
What the fuck? Gary. What? You're fucking weird, dude. Some people, you can't see it on my screen, but the motherfucker has Corey Coleman on the...
he has basically Corey Coleman giving us a weird cricket smile, which I don't, I definitely think that would be a nightmare for all of us on Elm Street.
Yeah, it probably would. But anyways,
Gary.
Gary, unfortunately, I'm just going to do Gary until... Oh, damn, you fell down. Man, this is lit as fuck, dude. Holy shit. But anyways, Gary, god damn it, man. But,
God damn it, man.
You're like he's like the Andrew Wilson of this show.
It
Yeah.
really is, man. Jesus.
Just a bunch of random shit. I'm Gary.
Pretty much, man. But no, so...
I just wish
Crazy as
I just
hell.
wish you would come on a little more calmer, Gary, because I really wanted you to shine during that pony talk, and you lost your shit.
I can
Fuck that.
be calm. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
cool. No, because I want to... here's the thing, because I want you to show people the type of Gary that was there when we did the Halloween show. Because me and Gary actually did our own
Look, I
Halloween
was
show.
just, yeah, we did our own Halloween show last year.
Yeah, and it was
And
awesome.
we're-
And I want you to do that Gary right now. Because, Gary, people always say
No,
you're
it wasn't.
crazy. I'm going to prove these motherfuckers wrong. People don't know the Gary that I know. I know that Gary knows his shit. And, Gary, you've been watching the Netflix shows, right? The Marvel Netflix shows?
Yeah, some of them.
So, you think, some of them.
You mean like Strange Things?
No, I mean like the Marvel ones. Like, you mean like the fucking, Punisher, Daredevil. Well, not Punisher.
Defenders, Luke Cage, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you feel about Punisher and Daredevil Season 2, by the way?
Well, I think Punisher and Daredevil are much better now than they were because I've seen there's several different versions of Punisher way back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I remember the first one was like Dolph Lundgren. I remember way back in the 80s when I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and that Punisher was awful, man. Like, when you see things like Gary, goddamn it, Ganja, shut the fuck.
Oh yeah, when you look at
Oh, God, we're not brothers. We're not brothers.
No, Ganja Eakin. No, but Ganja, like, I mean, I know you like Punisher now and everything, but did you like the Dolph Lundgren Punisher at all?
I did like him in a certain extent. He had the exterior of the Punisher. Basically, he had the build of Frank Castle. He had the look of him, but he didn't really capture the emotion of Punisher. He was more like a blank kind of video game character. Like, the only time I think he really shined, I think he's the one that that was a different actor. Never mind. I think the only time he really shined was towards the beginning where he loses his family. But after that, he's just pretty much a blank killer. Like, there's no difference between him and RoboCop.
Yeah, no shit, dude. He looks like he should have been in RoboCop. He looks just like fucking RoboCop, Murphy, whatever.
Do you remember Louis Gossett Jr. was in that movie too?
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the thing though. Is like it's one of the situations where, like, they had to reboot this. Like, I always talk shit about reboots and everything, but they had to keep doing this in different ways because obviously Dolph Lundgren was really not that great. The guy. The great thing about Ivan Drago and Rocky IV is the fact that that dude is supposed to talk broken English and supposed to look like a fucking robot.
Right.
When you're an actor, being a robot, not necessarily one of the best things you could do. It's not really kind of smart to do that shit. So I don't know.
I must break you.
Yeah.
That was the main reason when Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie where he did his kid where he was trying to protect his kid from turning into a zombie. Everyone was amazed that he had acting skills because a lot of his career was just him just being pretty much a blank character for you to live through.
Yeah, no, exactly. So
I think the only time we ever saw him have personality was that one comedy / action film with the girl from Halloween. What's her name?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
True
And what
Lies.
movie was that, by the way?
True Lies.
True Lies. Yeah, and I
Directed
never got to see this movie. Maybe one of these days we'll have like a 80s fest Saturday viewing party or whatever the fuck. Because
Man, if we do that, I'm just gonna call my dad. Be like, hey, what's all that movies you made me watch as a kid?
he's like, oh, I got you, son. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to grab the movies for you.
You about to make them watch Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
That movie had Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Tom Arnold, and it was directed by Jim Cameron.
Yeah, damn, yeah. So that's a star-studded fucking thing there. But what's not so star-studded is obviously the Punisher, right? Because it's all just John Bernthal. That's the only thing anybody really
That's all
fucking
you
cares
need.
about. Okay, do you really feel that way? Because John Bernthal is becoming the new Arnold, in my opinion. I feel like this dude doesn't really do a whole lot, but just like mean mug and shit.
There was one movie I'm trying to remember right now that he was The Wolf of Wall Street. He may have been like that enforcer type of dude, but he was more of a crazy fun type of dude. So he has some acting range to be likable, but he really knows how to nail that somber badass look. And I don't blame him for taking on these roles, especially that he pretty much captured Frank Castle's Punisher to the point that I couldn't see anyone else doing the Punisher in the Netflix series or any other series coming out of Marvel Studios at the moment.
Yeah, no, neither can I. Now, Eddie, I'm going to ask you, man, because the trailer, the one thing I was flipping the fuck out about is Metallica's One being played. I don't think Metallica gets enough love nowadays. Like, the only love that I saw Metallica get recently is playing with fucking Lady Gaga as she butchered Moth and Flame. Like, that shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, I hate that shit. But Eddie, trailer-wise, what'd you feel, and what'd you feel about the song that was chose?
Shit. That trailer was lit as
No,
fuck.
it was incredible.
That shit, it's way more, it looks way better than any of the other fucking recent Marvel shows I still haven't watched because I honestly do not care. You know, I'm not interested in the Defenders that much at all, but this shit was
This shit
it
was
was
lit.
a pretty well made trailer.
No,
It did his
really
job.
was.
It sold me.
Now, Gary,
yeah.
what'd you feel about this trailer? Because you saw this trailer, right?
Oh, this trailer was lit, motherfucker. This trailer was lit as fuck.
No, it really was. Now, what did you like about it, Gary? Like, I mean, because I know like the music probably got you hyped up and everything too. But was there any particular part in
no
this?
fucking mercy. They're all gonna die. That's what.
So you want to see this for a body count type of reasons? Like you just want this to be basically.
Yes. I want to see him just fuck people up.
No, me too. And I love the
Oh
logo.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Death is coming, bitches.
Fucking Gary's crazy. Like I feel like you're my own Gary Busey. I don't know if you guys saw like Jeffrey Dahmer's interview with Gary Busey.
Fuck
Gary-
yeah.
Yeah, Gary, and then his name's Gary, by the way, too. It makes perfect sense. Gary Gary Busey. Okay.
Look, I've been playing Jason for a while on the Friday 13th game, so I'm just like all into killing people.
Oh, trust me, I get every one of your playthroughs. I watch it in 5 minutes and I'm like, he's losing his goddamn mind. Let me go do something else.
Did you do that thing where he's like, "Oh yes, I'm going to fucking put my machete up in you"? Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
He does.
It's just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Like, it would be good, Gary, if you just like kind of kept it like spurts of craziness once in a while. But like, I try to watch some of your playthroughs and I'm like, I'm just getting research for my voice.
Yeah, no shit. He's doing some kind of like study or whatever the fuck. Because I gotta tell you, dude, this looks like this picture of John Bernthal is Gary after a fucking playthrough of Friday 13th.
Oh yes.
Just like sitting there all like just
oh, yes,
blood all
bitch,
over him.
After he came all over.
You want to
Looks like that.
exactly, yeah. So
Looks
I
like
don't
that
know.
after
It's amazing to me, but I fucking. I
that's
love
what
Oh, go ahead.
that's what it looks like after he comes over himself.
Oh, damn, that's unfortunate as fuck. That's the thing, though, man.
Like yes.
I'm hoping it's gonna be more than just a body count kind of thing, because I know you're gonna get that with the Punisher. That's the whole appeal. Is like he fucks these dudes up, he kills people. He is not Spider-Man or Daredevil. He's not gonna hit him a few times, and we don't see the guy again. We're gonna be like,
Fuck no.
oh, he got shot in the head. He gone. We don't have to see him going to jail. But the one thing I like is it seems like this is gonna be a story where he's working with the journalist character to try to like clear his name against what he did as a Marine. So it's kind of changing the storyline a little bit, because I think the original storyline from the Punisher is he was like with his family on a vacation or just out in a park one day, and they gunned him down because there happened to be a shootout between two different gangs or a mobster, depending on which storyline or universe you're in. But it seems like this is just going to be payback for what he did as a soldier back when he was listed in the U.S. military.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, and this is one of those situations where they're really trying to build this whole like the government's bad type of thing, which I'm a little bit sick of, to be quite honest. I don't want to see more of the fact of like, oh my god, like the government's bad, they do this bad, blah blah blah, the whole fucking thing. It's tiresome. It happens all the fucking time, and I'm like sick of the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's realistic when it comes to the Punisher story because this motherfucker doesn't go after just like regular criminals. He's not Spider-Man. He won't go after the guy just selling weed on the corner. He'll go after your local government politician. He finds out he's like in charge of a sex ring. Like that motherfucker in the comic books have killed governors and shit, senators and whatnot. Like he don't give a fuck. Like if you're a real criminal, he'll come after you. And that's why you have all these different agencies really looking to get him because he's kind of did fucked up things for him before he was on his crusade of justice.
Now there's a scene in here, and I'm trying to get to the point over here. Here it is. Now, my girl Karen Angle or Karen, I forgot her last name.
I'm falling in love with her so much.
Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle.
You take that shit to the wrestling show every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sundays.
It's gonna get to that point where we do that many fucking shows
Every day.
Yeah, every day. I'm saying Ringside. Actually, the fucking channel's gonna be called Ringside Hangout, and we have a side show, Midnight Chat.
Man, sometimes it feels like that.
Sometimes, man, and that might happen one day. I don't know what the fuck. But here's the thing, though, people. That Punisher with Karen, I hate to do this because I feel like I'm one of those lame ass, lazy fucking writers on these shows sometimes. But they're gonna be together. I feel like, and I'm not shipping them or anything. But I feel like you can't have this fucking show continue on with these two always together and then they don't end up fucking. Especially when she helps them in the core system on Daredevil Season 2 and all this stuff. The other fucking person that she has is fucking Daredevil who can't see. So, it's just kind of like, I don't understand how there will not be a situation. Eddie's having trouble with this camera over there. But I can't see them not being together. Gandra, what do you feel about that, man? Do you feel like...
I see it's going to be either take two routes. They're either going to be a love interest and they're going to hook up like kind of like Christy Knight did with Luke Cage, or like he's done with pretty much every female character in the Marvel Universe. And I think it's going to be something like that. Either it's going to be like a quick time romance or it's going to be something like they work together and they had like one encounter, but they secretly love each other. I'm really hoping it's a different scenario where, like Alan said, they're just looking out for each other because he kind of feels a connection from the family that he lost with her, from his wife and his daughter, and then she feels like she needs to help redeem him to some degree. She sees the hero that he can be if he wasn't so violent or so psychotic with the way he treats his victims or the so-called criminals he comes in contact with.
Yeah, speaking of coming in contact, Adrian said, like, yeah, they're so good to fuck. You watch, goddammit. I'm going to put my money down on that shit.
Hold on, I'm watching. Ah!
Oh, and then I'm going to put back on that scene where he shows his face. Oh, the whole thing. But,
that's going to be Adrian after that sex scene.
Oh, that's fucked up. But her hair's all messed up after sex. But no, and then another thing, too, to bring it up, too, Jenny, Chaos Bulldog, she says she thinks it works because she's a newspaper writer, so maybe it's not as a romantic interest she hopes. I feel like the newspaper article writers thing, that's going to be dropped within episode 3. It's going to be like...
I hope not. I hope she does like a counter Jonas Jameson for like what he did for Spider-Man and just writes good stories and good articles about what the Punisher's doing and really gets into the facts of who he's killing and why he's killing them. Because I think she really has that real sense of justice that we were left off in at the end of Daredevil, where she kind of supported him killing to a certain degree. She just didn't like the overall madness he had with the killing.
Yeah. No, and
she knew some of those guys had to go. She didn't like how she would just kill the guy who's doing 9 to 5 and just got to beat his ass because that's what he's been told to do.
And that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I liked her character on Daredevil, because she was one of those characters that's like, she even had to kill. Sorry, spoiler alert, but season 1, it was a long time ago, y'all. So fuck you. Oh my god, no. But she killed the guy, and even
Right.
Murdoch, he can't kill somebody, right? But like Karen, she has more balls than our main fucking protagonist. So I thought that was pretty cool. Eddie, do you like Karen at all? By the way, I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. I think she's really cute.
Yeah,
So,
but
got
as
that
a,
going for her.
as a
But
character,
I like
though, do you
that
find-
whole. I like the whole character arc where she gets into some messy shit and has to kill somebody.
Yeah, and I appreciate the
I
fact
kind of
that
always
she-
like that.
Oh, what were you saying? I'm sorry about that. I keep interrupting you.
Yeah, I always kind of like when like normal people get into situations like that when they have to do something drastic and it kind of changes them from then on.
Yeah, no, I
So,
completely
Yeah,
agree
I liked
with
her
that.
character.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree with that. And like, here's
Well,
the
that's
thing too.
That's another thing that I like about the Karen character, Nick, is because she has sympathy towards the Punisher because she had to kill somebody. She hasn't had the privilege of being able to defend herself to the point that she doesn't have to resort to, ending someone's life like where Daredevil has to, where he has never had that on his shoulder, where she shares that kind of kinship with the Punisher now. And
it's going to be something that I think these two are going to bond with. And then, even I showed a little bit of it a little while ago, but like there's a part where he's over here and this dumb this muscle-bound motherfucker he knows nothing about computers. He knows nothing about journalism, whatever the fuck. I'm sure that she teaches him how to use that computer, and on that fucking table they bone. Like it's gonna happen.
I'm sure.
Oh, go ahead, Eddie.
I'm sure there's one scene where he's having trouble with it, and he goes to Kieran. Hey man, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
And then that's when they figure it out.
Like, let me ask you something, Karen.
Well, not only that, they got his tech guy that's in a few of the comic books, especially the newer ones, that is showing up to help him do it. And apparently, like, I would love to find out this guy's story because sometimes this character either betrays the Punisher in some storylines, and sometimes he's like one of his greatest friends that dies with him on his mission. So I would like to see if they what kind of they play with his. I forget the character's name, but he's basically his Lucius Fox.
Yeah, and I was looking at him. I was thinking, like, that's his. Who's that guy? The friends with Deadpool on the fucking.
I know what you're talking about.
TJ something.
TJ Miller.
TJ Miller's the actor, but I forget the character's name.
Yeah, this guy looks like a lightweight or a light version of TJ Miller. You know what I mean?
Know.
Yeah, but no, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? I'm excited about it. I hope it turns out fucking good. But there's another trailer that happened too, or that came out, and I'm kind of curious about this as well because I remember Double Toast talked about this yesterday. And I kind of disagree with a lot of the shit they were saying, but the Tomb Raider is here, son, and I feel as though this fucking thing
rated in tombs, motherfucker.
Raiding tombs like a motherfucker, even though the bitch has never raided a goddamn tomb in any of these fucking movies. God damn it! But either way,
yeah, that's true.
I don't like the way this looks, son. I really don't. I mean, do you like the Uncharted video games, the newer ones, Gandra?
Yes. They were like one of the first games when the PS3 came out that I realized video games were getting to the point that they were going to really try to become realistic to the point they are now. Because I remember the Uncharted first one had a water effect where if your character fell, like some part of his body fell in, only that part of his body would get wet. So if you like walk through a river, only his pants up to what actually got wet was actually soaking and it will dry off. And I thought that was a great engineering feature that they were actually able to put in there to show the power of the PS3. But when it comes to the Uncharted series, it always felt like, story-wise, a more mature version of Indiana Jones.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. And I really, I mean, I don't like Indiana Jones, and I understand why people like Indiana Jones, but for me, that was one of the biggest things I fucking hated about Uncharted. But then Tomb Raider did the same thing that Uncharted did, but for some reason, it just made more sense to me because, you can't help but kind of compare it to everything's, predecessors. And I really did not like what they did with the original Tomb Raider. The first game was great, and the first movie was it was aight. But man, like those games got so fucking ridiculous. Like this girl was fighting robots at a certain point, dude. Like they completely lost the whole idea.
Oh man, how about Dark Angel, where it says Tomb Raider on the thing, but you never go to a jungle at one point into a tomb. It's all about this murder mystery throughout France.
Yeah. I mean, it got so silly. They got to a point where in the games you literally got to tour her fucking mansion and just jump around and swim and.
That's the one I'm talking about.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was like this shit was fucking ridiculous. But Eddie, are you a big fan of Lara Croft? Like not just the newest Tomb Raider, but the entire series.
Well, the older games I actually remember watching my mom play back in the day, and I tried to play them, but they were too hard for me.
Yeah.
What was that, Ganja?
I said your mom's cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah, I'm like his
but
mom
I love the two newer ones they came out with. I actually played those before I played any of the Uncharted games, so I kind of got most of that type of gameplay for the first time.
Did that ruin anything for you in your enjoyment for Uncharted? Like, were you like, okay, I've already played Tomb Raider, I don't need to be finishing up these Uncharted games?
Well, kind of in the Nathan Drake collection, but I loved Uncharted 4 because it was like brand new and fresh, and the graphics were all like, "Holy shit, this looks amazing!" And and the story is well acted and well done. So it didn't really.
Well, they didn't make her just a sex character, pretty much.
Well, he might as well be, because the guy was so goddamn good looking. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but this fucking dude, like, he might as well be naked. It's just like, imagine being a chick watching this. Like, oh my god, he goes and he has these adventures and.
But I was more referencing the new Terminator that he was talking about. Like, she's not really all that sexualized, Nick. Like, she's got like a, she's got like the girl next door body type, but it's more of a body type that's believable to survive these scenarios and actually be athletic. And like her story is really just her. You actually get to learn where Lara Croft comes from. It's not some abstract flashback or some character talking about, oh, she's done this, she's done this. You're actually seeing the beginnings of Lara Croft in the first one and second one. So you see her like get used to killing people in the first half, and then that's really taken upon her. And then she's basically got PTSD in the second one from her first adventure, and she's just trying to get over it.
Yeah, and this was a much more serious thing, which I like how it wasn't even like on the topic of talking about fucking Uncharted. But the thing is, though, like with this game, Rise of the Tomb Raider, this shit really was pretty cool. And I liked how, because here's the thing, just like you said, she doesn't look all that sexy. She's not. I mean, she's wearing pants. She's dirty as fuck. It's not like trying to be attractive, and it makes it more attractive because it's like, dude, I love how this bitch is just badass. She's trying to fucking survive.
They took notes off of Ripley and a lot of those early 80s and 90s action feminine heroes.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, just like that hunter mentality, that predator mentality, it's shit's fucking awesome. Yeah. But then the thing that I hated about it was that it was one of those things where it's so fixed, and you know that like this is going to end up this particular way, and that obviously they're going to make a movie out of it. They're probably going to make another video game, and I'm already getting worried that this girl might be sexualized soon. That trailer, I don't know if that's the right girl for it, man. And that movie trailer, I'm just kind of like, There's even a part too. Oh, what happened with Gary? Oh, I don't know if you said something about Gary. Okay, yeah, I don't even know what the fuck. But people, like, I'm looking over here too in the trailer, and like this whole thing, Corey was making fun of it and everything last night on the Roasting Toast. But she's like, on these really weird things of like her jumping from one side of the bridge to another, and that she's kind of overpowered. CGI. The CGI is bad, and just the fact that like, okay, how amazing is this girl going to be? Like, it's like the John Cena effect that she can do anything she fucking wants, right? Like, I can't imagine that there's going to be some girl that I'm supposed to feel like, oh my god, she's so overwhelmed with the situation, and then she can do shit like this. This is superhero shit. You know what I mean? Like,
you do that in the game too.
Yeah, you do that in the video game. Like this Tomb Raider seems like it's based off the new generation Tomb Raider. Even right now, it's where I look in the final
Terminator, by the way.
I did probably fuck up. We're saying too many T today. But like I was saying, like it seems like what they're trying to do is base her heavily off of the first series, not the first series, the new one that's come out recently, and with a little bit touch of the old classic one with her holding the dual pistols. But my problem is, I feel like this might be another Resident Evil, just from the way the trailer's playing out. Like they're hitting all the marks of the video games, but I don't know if the trailer is just showing us all the good stuff, and we watch the movie, it's like Doom or the Resident Evil series, where it's just some video game stuff. But the most is just some asshole kind of working around the universe.
Yeah, and that could be the situation too. I feel like the Umbrella Corporation did something to her. Like, the whole fucking thing. Very Mila Jovovich.
Crossover where she fights zombies with Tomb Raider. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, dual wielded. I can't. Fuck that word. 2 guns, people. 2 fucking guns. Like dead presidents and shit. Fuck yeah. But no, so we're gonna stop with the talk of the trailers and everything because, man, this is kind of big news, I guess, in a sense. I saw this coming though. Ganja, I'm gonna go straight to you with this one, man. Darth Vader will appear in Han Solo movie, which obvious, duh, of course he is. Why is this news? I don't get it. Did you expect that he wasn't going to be there at first?
To show up.
Wait, why not?
Because Darth Vader, he's one of the characters that is not really met. Except for a few of the main cast members actually meet him in person, to the point that he's kind of a legend within the universe. Like, we see Darth Vader a lot because we see him in the movies where he makes his appearance, but in Star Wars canon, he's kind of a ghost, like a boogeyman, to like a lot of people in the galaxy, because not a lot of people run to Vader. It's a big galaxy. But this just keeps shrinking the universe more and more, because the first time that Han Solo meets Vader in the original trilogy, he shoots at him. I'm pretty sure if you fought this dude before, you would not go right away to the blaster. Like, this is some bullshit, like, trying to retcon the past, and I don't appreciate it, because that was one of the things that really terrified you when Cloud City happened, was you were afraid of how Leia and Han Solo, who aren't Force users or lightsaber users, would dealing with Vader, and they pretty much get their ass kicked like you expect, but it's that sense of, like, what is going to happen. Whereas now, if we have a scene where Han Solo bests Vader, you're gonna be questioning that cloud scene the whole time.
Yeah, and here's another thing too I want to bring up really quick as well, because like, yeah, you're right about that. But one thing that might calm you down a little bit is a key word in the title of this particular article. Darth Vader will appear in Han Solo, which means doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be fighting against Han Solo, that he's going to have even more than 5 minutes. Because Rogue One, ooh, boy, did they prostitute the fuck out of Darth Vader's face. It was continual. Like, ooh, Darth Vader, bam, Darth Vader, flash, Darth Vader. And then, you watch the fucking movie, and he has a Jason Voorhees scene at the fucking end of the goddamn film for 2 minutes.
Badass scene, though.
It was a badass scene.
Though.
Yeah, but that was like the cinematic equivalent to like getting fucking water during the desert. It's like a little speck of someone's sweaty asshole, but it's like, at least it's liquid. Like, fucking, yeah, no, fuck that.
Imagery.
I'm sorry, I was pretty disgusting and gross, but I've talked to Gary today, so my head is in a different place. But the thing is like when I look at this situation here, I didn't read the article, so probably it's going to be telling me in that sense like, oh, he's not going to be in there for a whole lot of the movie. But I feel like we're already going to like know this. Like I felt like if we're going to go back in time with the Star Wars universe and everything, of course he's going to be in there somewhere. I'd feel gypped if he wasn't. That would piss me off.
Man. I'm getting tired of everyone telling me this is a fucking huge galaxy, down to like all the directors and writers, to the point that we keep following all these main characters, to the point that the universe just seems like it's getting smaller with these newer incarnations, and I don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dejan's saying like Star Wars ain't a fucking galaxy, it's a block, dude.
This shit's shorter, man. This is like 4 or 5 house hood.
Yeah, no shit, dude. This is like a fucking complex, an apartment complex. It's fucking ridiculous, We
live in a Section 8 housing in this galaxy, bro.
But like Cedric's, answering a different way. He's saying like, yeah, I'm gonna be there in 2 seconds, or gonna be there for. Oh, he's saying he's gonna be there for 2 seconds. Never mind. I'm sorry, people. I can't read worth the goddamn. But yeah, he's probably right. Definitely probably gonna be there for a few seconds, and I feel like that's a good thing, especially considering the way you're responding to this, because you're like, no, I disagree. Fuck that. Have him off. I mean, 20 seconds, I think that would make you happy. And then plus, people get their Darth Vader.
Because I like Darth Vader and I'm a fucking Star Wars nerd. But, Nick, I'm looking at this at the term of what I want more out of the fucking Star Wars universe. And it seems like as long as we can't keep bringing all these mainstream heroes back, they don't got nothing fucking else. And it's really kind of gets to the point where I can't really argue that much with you when you say Star Wars is just repeating the same facts over and over and over again.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you, man. And Jenny's in the house. How you doing, Jenny?
Hello, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Hello.
Like, if you bring up, like, oh, they can put Darth Vader and everything, I can't fight you now. I cannot argue you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to be talking shit. I mean, and I'm going to talk shit no matter what anyways, because even if they don't put him in, they're going to be like, wow, Star Wars, they fucked up fans over because the fans want to see Darth Vader, right? So it's like watching wrestling and you don't get your fucking main wrestlers coming in, like Undertaker, Roman Reigns, or somebody. So I don't know what the fuck. It pisses me off.
Yeah, but this is like bringing Stone Cold out for no fucking reason, like some third-rate match in Ohio.
Yeah, like Stone Cold comes down in a cameo in the background, he's getting a fucking beer or something.
He's not even that part of the storyline. You're like, what? He's cool to see him, but like, what the fuck?
But Jenny, what do you feel about this? Are you happy? Wait, that's wrong. That's the next topic. We'll talk about that in a second. That'll be our last thing we'll talk about. But shit. I'm gonna put up my boy Darth Vader up again. Like, are you happy that he's gonna be in the movie again or not?
I don't, because it will take away from Empire Strikes Back with the whole Han and Leia meeting Vader for the first time. It does take away some of the impact, but if it is, I mean, I hate that they're making a story about it. I'd rather just be, hey, it's a cameo, totally, out of the blue, just like a shadow, maybe even. But because Han Solo is a well-known smuggler, and I'm sure the Empire definitely has, is tracking his whereabouts and stuff, to see if he's gonna mess shit up. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't like this news.
Yeah, no, I mean, neither do I. But it's one of those situations where we just gotta deal with it. But people, it's time for that big spoiler alert that I was showing you earlier. Pow! Sack Snyder. It would be unfair to take over Justice League again. You guys got what you wanted. Y'all got what you wanted. Eddie, I'm going to start off with you.
Did we?
Yeah, I didn't want it to happen like this.
Yeah. Start with me?
Well, I'm going to start with Eddie first. Because, Eddie, I'm going to ask you. Do you hate Zack Snyder as much as everybody else in the MCA community?
I mean, I don't hate the guy, but he makes shitty movies nowadays.
Okay. I can see what
he hasn't really made a great movie since, that Owl movie?
Oh, the Fifth Kind?
No.
and then before that, it was Dawn of the Dead.
Shut the fuck up.
But, I'm not really happy.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
What? It's an album movie. God damn it.
The Fifth Kind is not the Owl movie. It's the Guardians or
Well,
something.
it's a fucking.
Oh, I know what
Guardians
you're
of the
talking about. Oh, no, because you just an
Oh my
owl in
God.
that fucking Fourth Kind movie with Mila Djokovic, and she turns into an alien bitch, and the owl's like, "Cuckoo," and he's looking at her. Oh, I don't even know if owls make that noise.
Fuck, does Bruce Willis pop up in that movie?
No, that's the Fifth Element, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah.
This just went off the rails again.
God damn it. No, you're thinking about
Wow.
the Fifth Element with Chris Tucker and shit. God damn
We're
it.
all confused on the movie, but go ahead.
Fuck you. No, I'm like Henry Cavill right now. I'm like, no, look, it's right there, dude. The fucking Fifth Element.
Trying to show me Wikipedia.
Like, this is where you were wrong. And then God just smiling like, yeah, fuck you, man.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah,
Good
fuck
coffee
you.
though.
Wow.
Good coffee though. That man, I don't know why, but like rich people holding coffee looks delicious. Look at that guy on the side too. He's all like, just like, what are you guys looking at? Anyways, I'm fucking stupid, y'all.
People holding coffee.
I'm happy as shit though. I really am happy that he's leaving, so people can stop bitching, so people can talk good about DC movie again, because you know that's what's gonna happen. Doesn't matter if the movie's good or not. People are gonna be like, "Oh, great job, Josh Whedon. You're so, oh my god, fuck you, god damn it." Jenny, what do you think about it?
Well, DC has a bad track record for me, and I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet. I'm going to rent it now that it's finally out on Blu-ray and DVD. Maybe not this weekend, but soon. But
And from your audio quality, I could definitely see you're a fan of Aquaman.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, Jenny, that's cool. Go ahead and jam out. Come right back if you want to. It's up to you. I don't know. The shit's all fucked up. But people, yeah, I don't know what to think about this either. I'm excited to see what's gonna be without Zack Snyder, and I want to see how people are gonna react to it, because it's a good little like experiment with people and seeing how they react to certain things. It's like a social experiment. Ganja, what did you feel about it, man? Do you hate Zack Snyder like everybody else?
See, the thing was, I'm not a big, huge DC fan, so I've never really judged him that hard. But from what I hear of DC fans react to him, I can feel their pain and hate, because I went through that with George Lucas. Mm-hmm. So I understand that shit. But when it comes to like him directing movies, like he's got good action sequence from what I hear. It's just he doesn't know how to direct characters for like the life of him, or the actors to get them to emote properly. And I'm hoping Joss Whedon can bring that to it. But like he's kind of known for being a little bit of a comedic guy. So that could just turn like Justice League into like a buddy comedy film where everyone's cracking jokes and just trying to like one-up each other. And I kind of get that sense from the trailer, especially when you see Aquaman and the Flash interact. Mm-hmm. It feels like who's the best comedian. So I don't know if that's going to be well done, but he's done big team ensembles before, whereas Zack Snyder kind of was his first shot. And he kind of knows how to do this. The one thing I kind of appreciate Zack Snyder saying, basically, because he could do this, is like, I don't feel comfortable coming back and taking this guy's spot since he's already kind of completed the movie. It'll be kind of unethical for him. So I do respect his love of the art and his ideas of being a director, to show respect to someone, especially someone who's come onto a project that he signed on to for the longest, and letting them complete the work that they're doing. So I appreciate, Zack Snyder for that. But do I want to see him come back for future DC movies? Not really. Like, I would honestly rather see him try a shot at something else. Maybe some kind of action movie where he can just let loose and not have to worry so much about dialogue and character development, and just give us a real great fucking summer blockbuster just to take basically a thrill ride on at the movie theaters.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, it's one of those situations where, obviously people are going to react a certain way no matter what, especially because DC has such a bad fucking thing to it right now. But We'll see what happens. I mean, I think it's coming out, and I think right after the New York thing. Speaking of New York, by the way, people, because we're about to leave, Double Toast about to start in 6 minutes, so we're going to jam on out here.
Fuck you.
Oh, yes, but see, Eddie, you're going to be there too. You're going to be there in New York mood. It's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be great. I can't wait. No, man, it's going to be cool as shit. Now, Ganja, when are you actually going to be there, by the way? Because if people want to hang out with us,
I fly in November 2nd. I'll be getting there very early. So if you guys want to hang out with me, I'll probably be in town about around 12 in the afternoon. I'm pretty much going to have anything to do. So if you New York Toasties want to meet up with me, hang out, shoot some shit. If any Toasties are coming into town as well, just hit me up on the Facebook and we'll just meet up and shoot somewhere at New York. There's a lot of bars and stuff we can go to. If you guys are underage, we'll go to a bar. I want to check out New York pizza. So if you guys want to go eat a pizza or
me
some
too.
shit, I'm definitely down to do that.
Yeah, man, it'll be cool as
I'm
shit.
going to eat so much fucking pizza there.
I never had New York pizza. It's gonna be pretty cool, and I will be there too. So if you guys ever want to see me eat a pizza like all fucking disgustingly, like I will do that. I will do that. Then I'll rub my pizza grease hands all over your sexy.
Did you ever
face.
question if a rock had a digestive system?
What I always
now know.
Yeah, of course. I might Tremor from Mortal Kombat X. I am DLC, y'all. But here's the thing. Speaking of DLC, and you said Facebook earlier. Speaking of Facebook, people, the Midnight Chat Attack has a Facebook page now. I have nothing to do with it. This is all Ganja Guru and Alan. You guys are busting your asses doing your thing.
Dang.
So pretty much, I'll just explain to them what the Facebook page is because you guys don't know. It's a recent addition we're doing. Basically, it's going to be for you guys to post your fan art directly onto our page so we can start saving you guys because you guys come up with a lot of great Photoshop artwork. G-John's crazy ass. So, for example, like the MCA Brawl or like we commission artwork from Yodi so we can get like exclusive footage on there. So you guys like to check that out. Also, we're working on exclusive videos as well, highlight videos that are a little too short or, you know, a little bit too much for the highlight page on our actual YouTube channel, so we're going to be posting them on the Facebook page as well. So if you guys also want to post your question nights, we'll be looking on there. So either hit us inside the I think it's either a PM box or a regular message box on the group page, and we check the archives every day. And also, if you guys want to post on directly to the page, just go ahead and post it on the comment section, and I'll approve it right away. Just make sure not to post anything too crazy, guys.
Yeah, no, of course. And people, one more thing before you go to. Happy birthday, Allie. Allie is
Happy
her birthday,
Allie!
Yes, she's joining the dark side tonight. So, yeah, I just want to say that really quick. That's why she's not here, y'all. It's going to be cool. What are you saying? One
more thing real quick, because I got to remind the people, we're going to be doing the after-hour viewing party as well this week coming up. It's going to be fan choice. We kind of been pushing this back for a little bit, so it's going to be the pilot episodes of your favorite series. We're going to allow animation, but it's got to be American-style animation, because we have anime night for that shit. You know, don't bring that weep shit here. So make sure to think of your favorite television shows. We're going to keep it under 30 minutes to an hour, depending. If it's live action, an hour. If it's animation, 45 minutes to 30 minutes. We know how sometimes they vary. But please keep in mind of the time because we want not to basically bore people. Because that sometimes happens if you guys have too much of a long series. Especially with pilots, they take a little while to kick up. So make sure to think of the best series you guys come up with, and we'll show them on the viewing party. We'll be coming up with the list throughout the week. So, again, hit us up on the Facebook page if you guys want to share something exclusive. So, Nick, are you ready to end this?
I'm ready to end this, but there's a couple more things here. Like I said, people, once again, New York's going to be cool November 2nd. See you guys there. Hopefully 90 shows up. I don't know, but you're going to see all of us. Maybe let's just pretend that I'm in that picture. It's going to be cool as shit.
And mason jars in the background.
But the biggest thing I want to do is, Jenny, are you looking right now, sweetheart?
Yeah, what? What'd I do?
Some headphones. You should get these headphones. Alright, Nick Diaz fucking tech support is here, and I'm here to help you, sweetheart.
I don't think your headphones are gonna help. It's my fucking internet.
It's crystal clear sound, perfect for video gaming, humanized design,
high quality,
reliable,
high quality content, guys.
Are we selling shit now?
I'm selling this shit to her. Oh man. And here's the thing. I know it's $22. People sometimes don't have that. So if you agree with my opinions, every day for the next 2 months, I will buy these for you. Just say Transformers is better than Power Rangers, and we'll be good. Okay?
Oh, you fucker.
I think they both suck.
Of course, yeah, no, and those headphones are probably not that great. I don't even know for sure, but it has a cool design. I've tried
so many headphones and nothing works, so I have no idea what I'm doing wrong.
Aw, well that sucks. And here's the thing too, I'm looking at the chat as well, and they're saying deep dish matters. Deep dish is actually not too bad.
Well, there's a pizza fight going on in the chat right now between New York and Chicago style.
Really? Chicago ain't that great, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, Chicago style's the shit. It's awesome.
She knows her cheese, but she don't know her pizza, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just
hey.
Hey, man, I'm planning to tour all around the country. I will decide. I'm going to have fucking New York pizza first, and then I plan to come out to Chicago because I love you, Chicago Toasty, so much, and I'll let you know who's got the best pizza one day.
Oh, yes, man. We'll do a show about it. Pizza life matters. But people, pizza slice matters. Oh, look at that shit. That was kind of clever, right? No, not at all. Shit. People, this has been the Midnight Cringe Attack. Thank you very much for joining. Ganja, on the count of 3, sir. 1, 2, 3,
1.
Attack. Pizza.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.